Did you know that the bond market is actually larger than the stock market? While everyone is obsessing over Tesla and Nvidia, the smartest investors in the world, like sovereign wealth funds and central banks, are quietly putting trillions into bonds and sukuk. Why? Because stocks can crash 50% in a week, but high-quality bonds provide steady, predictable income. In this masterclass, I'm going to reveal the fixed income strategy. It is the secret weapon used by the wealthy to stay rich, even during a recession. Let's begin. Welcome back. The problem we all face isn't that we don't want safe investments, it's that bonds are boring and confusing. You hear terms like yield curve, coupon rate, and maturity, and your brain shuts down. So in today's video, we're building the safety net blueprint. We will demystify the difference between conventional bonds, or debt, and Islamic Sukuk, or asset-backed. If you miss the part about interest rate risk, you could lose money on an investment that is supposed to be safe. Stay until the end for a 24-hour challenge that will diversify your portfolio instantly. Let's start with level 1, the core concept. When you buy a stock, you own a piece of the company, equity. If the company fails, you lose everything. When you buy a bond, you are lending money to the company or government, debt. They promise to pay you back with interest. You are higher in the food chain than shareholders. Sukuk are different. In Islamic finance, money cannot make money. So instead of lending cash, you buy a certificate of ownership in a tangible asset, like a building or airport. You earn rent, not interest. Both serve the same purpose, predictable cash flow. But wait a moment. Here is the trap. Most people think bonds are risk-free. Wrong. If you buy a bond from a company that goes bankrupt, junk bonds, you lose your money. Or if interest rates rise, the value of your existing bonds falls. This is the hidden danger. You must know who you are lending to. And before I explain how to check the credit rating of a bond, if you are one of the 1% who wants to understand the engine of the global economy, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. We make complex finance simple. So let's learn how to spot a bad bond.
Now, let's get practical. How do you buy them? Option 1, individual bonds or sukuk. You can buy them directly from a broker, but they often require $1,000 or more minimum. Option 2, bond ETFs, the better way. This is like a basket of thousands of bonds, tickers like BND, Total Bond Market, or SPSK, Global Sukuk Fund. You can buy these for the price of a single share on apps like Robinhood or Interactive Brokers. This gives you instant diversification. You lend to the U.S. government, Apple, and Toyota all at once.
The final enemy is inflation. If a bond pays you 4% interest, but inflation is 5%, you are actually losing purchasing power. This is called negative real yield. To fight this, you need a mix. Don't put 100% in bonds. Use the age rule. Keep a percentage of bonds equal to your age. If you are 30, have 30% bonds and 70% stocks. If you are 60, have 60% bonds. This balances safety with growth.
So, bonds are the shock absorbers of your portfolio. They smooth out the ride. Here is your 24-hour challenge. Log into your brokerage account, search for a bond ETF like BND or a Sukuk ETF like SPSK. Check the yield, the interest it pays. Just look at it, understand it. Write safety first in the comments if you did the research. Finally, if this video made you smarter, hit the like button to help us spread financial literacy. Share this with a friend who thinks stocks are the only way to invest. See you at the top. Peace.